Hello, welcome back to the Real Screen Team. I'm Andrew Thomas. I'm here with my partner in crime, Christopher Johnson.
Hello, everyone.
And we're back in 2022 with the Year of the Spider.
Yes, which I'm very happy that we're finally doing. Initially, I wanted to do this for December, call it Spider-Sember, but scheduling conflicts, Christmas, and a few other things ended up causing a delay. But now we're finally here, and actually the whole idea of a Year of the Spider fits a bit better with everything that's coming out.
Yeah. Mainly all Spider-Man related.
Yes.
So, you want to get into the overview?
Sure. Spider-Man is a superhero created by writer-editor Stan Lee and writer-artist Steve Ditko. His first appearance was in the anthology comic book Amazing Fantasy number 15 in August 1962, during the Silver Age of comic books. Spider-Man appears in American comic books published by Marvel Comics and in movies, television shows, and video game adaptations set in the Marvel Universe. Spider-Man is the alias of Peter Parker, an orphan raised by his Aunt May and Uncle Ben in New York City after his parents, Richard and Mary Parker, died in a plane crash. In his origin story, Peter gets his spider-related abilities from a bite from a radioactive spider. These powers include clinging to surfaces, superhuman strength and agility, and detecting danger with his spider sense. He also builds wrist-mounted web shooter devices that shoot artificial spider webs of his own design. Lee and Ditko had the character deal with struggles of adolescence and financial issues, and gave him many supporting characters such as J. Jonah Jameson, Harry Osborn, romantic interests such as Gwen Stacy and Mary Jane Watson, and foes such as Dr. Octopus, the Green Goblin, Venom, Electro, Sandman, Vulture, Mysterio, and more.
So, you want to get into how we got into Spider-Man?
Sure.
Alright.
Why don't you go first?
I got into it by watching the animated series in the 90s. Back when it was on Fox Kids I even enjoyed a couple of the episodes, like the crossover with the X-Men, the 2-part crossover with the X-Men. All the Venom episodes, including the final season, was one of my favorite seasons.
Where the whole Spider-Verse became a thing?
Yeah.
For me, it's kind of the same thing. I grew up with the 90s cartoon made by Fox. Mm-hmm. As a young kid, I got to see bits and pieces of it, but it wasn't until like around the time I was in elementary school, into middle school, where I really got to watch a lot of the episodes. Mm-hmm. I think I pretty much have seen the series at least like 2 times complete. Mm-hmm.
So, we should talk about what we're talking about in this Year of the Spider.
Well, in this big marathon, we're actually going to have it into 2 type of segments.
Yeah.
For this part, we are going to be talking about all the live action movies. All 3 Spider-Man movies starring Tobey Maguire, Spider-Man, Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 3, both films starring Andrew Garfield, The Amazing Spider-Man and The Amazing Spider-Man 2, and the current trilogy starring Tom Holland, Spider-Man Homecoming, Spider-Man Far From Home, and Spider-Man No Way Home.
Mm-hmm.
And in the other segment, which we will do later this year, we are going to talk about the animated films.
Mm-hmm.
Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse and the upcoming film Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse Part 1.
Mm-hmm. Go find us on Facebook, The Real Screen Team. Find us on YouTube, The Real Screen Team. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't already. So, you want to roll us out?
By all means. Well, yeah. Yeah. Well, thank you all for coming. Definitely come back and watch us again. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share. It definitely helps. Thank you all. Let's fade to black.